this thing recording? All right. Of course, I forgot the sound. Is this recording? Okay. All right, so after a few hours of setup, I finally got the lighting the way I wanted to look. I'm going to assume that you are on this video right now because you have spent the last few hours searching for the best alternative batteries for your new A7 camera. If that's the case, look no further. I've been shooting with the A7s for a couple years now, and I'll be honest, I only have the original stock battery that it came with, and all my other batteries are actually off-branded. And for the last few years, I've cycled between batteries. I've gone through a lot of off-brand ones that I'm not very proud of, and within my last few years of purchasing these third-party batteries, I keep going back to one brand, and that one brand is Wasabi. Now, this is not a sponsored video at all. I'm not cool enough to be sponsored, so Wasabi's not sponsoring this by any chance, and it's completely unbiased. So why do I recommend the Wasabi batteries? The last time I purchased them, they were around 30 bucks, 40 bucks for about two of them, and it comes with a little charger. But I think it's easier to just show you rather than just keep talking about it. Not sure if you guys can see this. God, I gotta adjust the lighting for this. Yeesh. So yes, this is the charger it comes with, and these are the batteries. Can you guys see them? Man, I gotta work on this lighting. This comes in a kit. The Wasabi batteries have been my go-to for third-party batteries since I've switched over to A7s, and the reason I stick with these is because of reliability. I've owned them since 2018, so that's about 4 years now, and they still work wonders. Whenever I'm stepping out to doing any gigs, professionally or for personal use, I always pick up these Wasabi batteries. Oh my god, I didn't realize this was upside down. OCD. So the thing about Sony is when you buy the camera, they give you one stock battery and no charger. So the only way to charge that battery is if you plug it into your Sony camera and you plug up the USB cord to it and let it charge that way. But let's be real, right? You can't do that while you're shooting. Can you imagine shooting with the USB cable sticking out? So it's nice that Wasabi includes a dual charger, so that way when you're out and about shooting or filming, that you could take your batteries and put it right into it and let it charge while you're filming or taking photos. And then once your battery's running low, you could just swap it right out, plug it right into the charger, and have the charger go into a power bank and just basically let it charge while you're working. So right now, if you're looking to buy these Wasabi batteries with the dual charger, it's costing you around 55 bucks. You get two batteries and a dual charger versus the OG Sony battery, which runs you about 70 bucks and you get nothing but the battery. That means you still have to go find a charger. I've used them for wedding shoots. I've used them for photo shoots, personal use. I've took them traveling, and I barely have to charge them even after a full day. Each battery gets me a little over an hour of video shooting. That's if I shoot very high resolution 4K on the A7III. And if I'm doing strictly just photography, where I'm just loose shooting, I get a good 3 to 4 hours on this battery alone. Now, a lot of you might have your own preference for batteries, right? There might be third-party brands that you recommend, but this is the one I personally recommend. Wasabi has been the ish for me. They've never let me down. They've been extremely reliable. Now, I do want to mention though, when you put these batteries inside of an A7 camera, you do get this little warning saying that the camera might not operate or function. And I don't think it's just the Wasabi batteries. I think that's third-party batteries in general. You'll get that little error message on the A7s, but you can always just hit OK, bypass it. I've been doing that for the last few years, and my A7III and my recently purchased A7 IV are working just fine without any problems. If you got the money for it, definitely stick with the Sony branded batteries, but in my opinion, if you're looking for a charger and the best bang for your buck and saving a couple bucks here and there to, you know, use that money to, I don't know, pay your rent, jerry-rig your camera, build it out a little bit more. I think it's nice to save a couple bucks, get a nice dual charger and two batteries, and the same runtime, if not equivalent to the Sony stock batteries. So yes, definitely give these a holler. They're my go-to, and I don't see myself buying any other brand anytime soon just because Wasabi has been so good to me. And again, this is not a sponsored video. Wasabi is not throwing me the bag. I'm still building on this YouTube channel. This is just from personal experience for the last few years of using external batteries, and I figured why not share my experiences with everybody. So I think that covers it all. I mean, there's not really much more you could talk about batteries, right? Except for the fact that they're reliable and they do the job. And with that being said, if you found this video helpful, please hit subscribe, please hit like, let me know in the comments below what other brand batteries do you use outside from the Sony stock batteries, and if you have any other suggestions as well. And if you're interested in purchasing the batteries, please click on the affiliate links below. It does help me put a couple coins in the piggy bank and help me pay the rent and help me fund this channel, because as you can tell, I need the help. So yeah, with all that being said, thank you so much for watching the video, and yeah, until next time, I'm out. Peace.